Megan Fox isn't the only one bringing the heat to Jennifer's Body. Co-star Amanda Seyfried first broke out as the teenager whose chest has ESPN in Mean Girls. Then, she spent last summer serenading Meryl Streep in one of the most successful movie musicals ever, Mamma Mia. Now it's back to high school for the Diablo Cody Penn slasher flick. And would like to see how she does in her first assignment. A round of Guess This Jennifer's Body.
I like games.
All right.
I remember that outfit. Jennifer Lopez. Yeah. I want to say Daredevil Jennifer Garner. Is it? Oh, Love Hewitt. Oh, Connolly. No, Jennifer. It's Ginny. I call her Ginny. Well, I mean, she's got a good body. Smith? I was going to say Beals. I didn't know that. I never saw it. Hudson. Aniston. She's next to her best friend. I was obsessed with Dirty Dancing when I was little. Jennifer Grey. A couple years ago, saw Patrick Swayze at Orso, and I almost had a heart attack.
Coming up, we get to hear more from the real Jennifer's Body. But first, we traveled through rain and mist to the whale set of Clash of the Titans to find out how filmmakers hope to reinvent the 1981 classic. And now, you're seeing it first.
Set, action!
I play Perseus, who's the bastard son of Zeus, and basically his family gets slaughtered, and he goes on a revenge spree. The scene we're about to head up to see the Stygian witches, who would tell us how we can kill the Kraken, which is the big monster that Hades has let loose if Argus doesn't comply.
I play a guy called Solon. I'm one of the gang that have been dragged into this mess on the suicide mission. Suicide with a capital S. Look at those two looking at me. Turn that camera around. Look at them. They're hovering. Get away.
My character is called Draco. He's a general of the honor guards. He has a better plan to save the princess. He would like to take her out and hide her in the forest. But this little guy comes and then turns it upside down. Get. It's really a bad game. It's not working at all. No, it's a very good group of people. We had 6 weeks in Tenerife, and that kind of shook us together. That was a major impact on our liver as well.
Margaritas for breakfast, that kind of thing. I mean, it gets us into the spirit of the day.
I saw the original, and I'm a big fan. I love the stop motion, and yeah, it's a great film.
My mum taped it off the TV, and me and my sister just loved it, to the point where we used to be able to recite bits of it, because we watched it so many times. It's ridiculous. Andromeda. Andromeda. Invisible. Invisible.
I saw the original before we shot this, and I think it's a bit soft and a bit camp, so we're doing it exactly the same.
It sounds like a reasonable good idea to do a remake of a film that is the same kind of story, but you actually have big increase in the capacity of what computers can do today.
Even though we're shooting in locations that are actually big and epic themselves, you put that together with cutting-edge CG, it should give an exciting ride.
I want to address the horror part now. Are you a horror fan? Have you always been a
No,
fan?
I hate it. I hate being scared of movies.
Really?
Yeah. I have a tendency to, like, obsess and believe in paranormal things. So I just don't like watching horror movies and then, like, going home being alone.
Are there any horror movies that you can appreciate on just sort of like a film fan level, or do you just like totally you can't watch?
Earlier, I don't know if it was on camera, but we were talking about The Exorcist. That's like saying that you like listening to Led Zeppelin. Like, it's the ultimate horror movie. Bram Stoker's Dracula, that's a phenomenal movie. I guess I don't like what you call slasher movies.
In this one, you're obviously, there's some really cool makeup, some teeth, some blood you're covered in. Do you get squeamish looking at yourself like that, or is that just like cool to you?
No, because I was there and it was fake. The only thing that was gross about it was there's a scene where I'm sort of scooping blood up out of a corpse and slurping it like a milkshake. It was corn syrup, I guess, and it was bubblegum flavored, but it was super sweet, and just the act of doing it was so realistic looking that it made me a little sick.
What scares you outside of just day to day?
I have a fear of sharks now, but that's not really like a daily thing because I'm not in the ocean. But that's the only thing that really, I have a deep fear of that.
What's your idea of like absolute hell? If I was creating like the Megan Fox, like horrific scenario.
Oh, I have such a good answer, but it's not appropriate. I would always just see myself looking like a hippo having sex.
Even though everybody took care of me, I still got hurt a lot.
I made you hopeless.